Hi, my name is Gail Lee, and this is my calculator app project for my Art 337 class for BYU Idaho. In this project, we had to design an app that had a calculation in it, or calculator. So I decided to do shopping list and budget. So let's tap in and to enter to see how it works. So the first screen it takes you to is a login screen. You can return as a user or a new user. Let's look at the new user first. So I click on the new user button. It takes me to the new user screen where the user could type in their first name, last name, username, and password. When they completed that, they'll hit submit, which takes them back to the login menu. The login menu, they'll enter their username and password, and if all was correct, they can click submit. It will take them to the list and budget screen. In this screen, they can list the items by typing an item in here, such as bread and a quantity. Maybe they're going to buy 2 loaves of bread, they can type 2 there. And then if they want, they can put a budget in here and put how much they want to spend for that day groceries. And then the other 2 can be put in later into the price. It will come out in the price page. So let's click price. So we click the price page here where it would show if they bread and show the 2, they could then type in the price, $1 for a loaf of bread. And if they put 2 here, it'll automatically come down here and calculate that and show us $2 for the bread. And they can add other items, milk, eggs, whatever they want, and it will calculate those items into the total spent column. Then the budget they either put in now or put in before will subtract the amount that they spent and give them the remaining amount. So if they have $30 budget and they spent $20, it'll show them they have 10 left. So they could add more items into their list. Now let's look at favorites. If you click favorites, it will show the item here, and they can click the star here, which will put in their favorites, and that way it'll keep track of items for next time that they want to do it. They won't have to keep typing in the products over and over. So let's go back and continue shopping. They could continue here, and the favorites also is here. It shows up on the list menu. So we have a hamburger tag here that we can click, and it shows the different boards. So we have add items to list, takes us there. If I click back on the hamburger tag, we add to budget. That's the same as the list because the budget was down here that I explained before. Click the hamburger tag again, and you can go to the price items to price them. And then this checkbox allows you to check that you have added them in your cart. So you could put a price on these. Maybe you're looking through an ad. You could put a price there and then check the items as you're in the store. And that's when it actually adds into the total spent, is as you check this. If there's no check here, it doesn't add it into the total spent. So we go back to hamburger tag and let's go to favorites. Okay. Hammer tag again, we go to the checkout. Here's where the checkout was. There's the checkbox to see, showing us that those items are actually put in a physical cart. So we have bread, there was 1 for $1.49, milk, there were 2, $2.99, soup, $1, and then these will automatically calculate to show those in your cart. If I click the hamburger tag again, we can go to clear items. If you're done shopping, you've checked out, you've either gone home or out in your car, you can actually click clear items from list, and what those will do is clear all the items out of your list that you had checked and that you had purchased from the store that day. And the last thing is, when we click the hamburger tag, we can log out. So we click log out. That takes us back to the shopping list and budget page. So this is my calculator app, and this is how it will work. Thank you for watching.